Well, if it's Tuesday, we're up in the attic.
We are. Here we are.
Looking at some more fun stuff. We're still doing some model trains because for the last couple of weeks we've been doing brass trains.
Right.
And going through a few of those.
Yes.
This one is really kind of fun. I bought this some time back. These are made by Northwest Short Line. Ooh. And they came up with this clever idea to do something they called the Spartan Series.
Really?
And what that is an unfinished brass engine.
Okay.
They took some of the classic early Baldwin engines, and they just give you the frame, the boiler, the running gear, the tender, and then whatever engine you want to turn it into.
Hence Spartan.
Hence Spartan. And I decided I wanted to get this one and turn it into the Glenbrook.
Oh, really?
Because I've always been a big fan of the Glenbrook.
Yeah, I mean, who isn't?
Already have a model of the Glenbrook,
right.
and we actually have several models of the Glenbrook, and I just thought, how cool would it be to have that in On3?
Nice.
So I ended up with two of these, but this is the first one I bought, and I can't remember which hobby shop I bought it at, and it doesn't have a price tag on it. It says it was made in Japan, which is, of course...
Yeah, everything then.
Yeah. Well, the good brass engines at that time were all made in Japan. This box, I think, has shrunk or something.
Oh, my goodness. It's a tight fit.
Yeah, none of these boxes have been open for
that might be part of it right there.
20 to 30 years, something. Because that's back when I was doing all this stuff before the move to Los Angeles and so on. Okay, finally it's open.
There it is. Wow, look at the paperwork.
Get rid of the paperwork that's in here. And there should be a lot of loose parts in here.
There are a lot of parts.
So what we have here, because what I did is I went to all the different companies that make detail parts, and I figured out what I was going to need to do to this to turn it into a Glenbrook.
Wow.
And started ordering through Walther's and the hobby shops and whatnot.
Oh my.
And here's every brass casting.
Conceivable part.
There's the pilot. And slowly but surely here, we're finding... Don't call me Shirley. Yeah, okay. That's a good movie. Surely you're kidding. I'm not kidding, and don't call me Shirley. And there's finally the engine. So, being a Spartan Series, let's notice that now this is properly wrapped in plastic so the foam doesn't
stick to it
or anything.
Looks like it also keeps the brass from tarnishing as badly.
It helps a lot. You when you're dealing with brass models,
brass, anything,
you really want to keep them away
tarnishes.
from the foam. Now, if you were watching last week's show, you can see that I forgot to do that, and those engines have been stuck in foam for all these. Fortunately, it's messed some things up, but not bad, not too bad.
Wow.
So hopefully I can actually peel this guy out of the plastic here. And
there he is. Oh my, it is Spartan, isn't it?
It doesn't really look like much, does it?
Well, the DNA's there.
Well, it's the basic Baldwin. It's the 260 Baldwin. It's exactly what the Glenbrook would have looked like at some point in its build, being constructed there at Baldwin.
Right.
And then it's all about the ornamentation, about the accoutrement.
Here we go.
And so that's why I've been buying all those other parts to do this. And somewhere along the line, and I don't remember why, I think it was that I put the word out that I was looking for one of these, and then two emerged. So, well, I just bought the other one.
Just grab both.
So there's another one of these. It's over on Steve's Railroad.
Nobody can have just one.
Because I wanted to try running it. And it's got an extension here if you're doing the wood burning version, which I'm not, so I don't really need this. But I've got all these parts to turn this guy into the Glenbrook.
Well, that'll be fun.
And that should be a project. You know, now that we're retired, or whatever you want to say about it.
Or really tired.
Kicked to the curb.
Yes.
The president of the company has said, you know, the door's there.
Yeah.
I'd like to see your backside going through it. So here we are doing something else. Here we are doing something else. And whoa! We'll edit around that. Maybe.
I was attached.
The cell phone. The cell phone is malfunctioning. I'm not selling the phone.
Was a good catch.
That was a good catch. Stay. Let's finish this up. I'll just hold it. That's how we do this. We just hang the cell phone from the tripod and it decided to fall off. We're not terribly sophisticated. Just fun. Well, anyway, if you... oh, look, there's the Glenbrook over there. Anyway, sorry, I found another model of the Glenbrook.
And a Greyhound bus just went.
I thought I heard something funny. No, that was me. Brumpum. Sorry, we digress. Where were we? Oh, if you haven't been over to the channel, then do pop over to the channel. And if you're not a subscriber, you wouldn't want to miss any of this nonsense, would you? So do subscribe. She can't talk right now. She's kind of... your phone should be saying breathe about now. Breathe. Breathe. Let's see, where was I? Head on over to the channel, and if you're not a subscriber, do subscribe, because it will help us know that you're out there, and we can notify you whenever she starts crying again. Oh boy, this one's up. But that's okay. We don't mind. This is like wandering out on your porch in your underwear and you realize the neighbors are there. Hi! Looking for my cell phone. Where was I? Oh, if you haven't been over the channel, do pop over the channel. If you're not a subscriber, do subscribe. The easy way to subscribe, the blue button. You ready for it? Zoink! Right there, blue button. Well, we're not sure how you found this lunacy on the internet, and we hope you didn't find it boring. And we will see you here on Sunday as we go driving around, unless we crash the car because we're being silly. Let's see you then. Bye-bye.